Hello, and welcome to the 60th edition of Beer Issues. My name is Matt Bruckert, and I'm very excited to talk about today's beer. Today we're having a very unique beer from Louisiana, from the Parish Brewing Company, the Canebrake. The Canebrake, the thing that is unique about this beer, it is the first beer ever made with local sugar cane syrup. So this is brewed in Louisiana, and they use sugar cane syrup to make this beer. Now this is a wheat beer, okay? The wheat beer clocks in at 5.5% alcohol. It's rated 80 out of 100, so it means it's rated a good beer. So I'm really excited to try it, and it's supposed to be a little bit unique. So I'm pretty excited from reading about the description of the beer. It's a wheat beer, but I think it's going to have a little bit of a hop to it. So like a wheat with a little bit of a hop. So I'm doing a terrible job at pouring this beer, so I do apologize. So I am going to pick it up and pour it so we don't get quite as much head on here. We're not really focusing on what I'm doing here. So this brewery is, like I said, it's located in Louisiana. And there are some really good breweries in Louisiana, but this one's supposed to be a really good one. And it's grown a lot. This brewery originally opened in 2003 with the capacity to do about 50, I think it was 50 gallons per week, which gets you about 20 kegs. And they did an expansion. So after they opened up in 2003, they did an expansion in 2012 to now produce 2,000 gallons a week. So that's quite a big thing. So obviously they're doing something right at this brewery. So I'm gonna go ahead and smell this first. So yeah, so right off the bat, I do get like a wheat beer smell, but I do smell like just a touch of hops. I expected a little bit stronger based on what I read. But you do get a sweetness in the smell, and maybe that's the sweetness is kind of overpowering the hop. So I'm going to go ahead and try this. Oh, wow. That is really a unique wheat. So it has the taste of a typical wheat beer, but it has extra sweetness. I'm assuming that's, from the sugar cane. So it's starts off, like a normal wheat, and then it kind of finishes like with that sweetness from the sugar cane. It's very unique. The hops, in the description I read that there was, a bit of hops in here. I'm not tasting a strong hop flavor. I think it's more of the wheat beer flavor with just the sugar cane at the end. There might be a little light hop in there, but it's not anything that's really noticeable. It's good. It's good. I've never had this beer, and I always like to try out new beers. So if you've got any beers out there that you'd like me to try and do on a episode of Beer Issues, make sure you put in a comment or something like that and let me know, because I always like to try beers. Even if I've had them, I don't mind trying them again, just so everybody can kind of learn about that beer. Or if you got a beer that I haven't had, that's even better, because I like to try new beers anyway. So make sure you tell your friends and family about Beer Issues, because obviously we're trying to grow with Beer Issues, and the more people we get who subscribe, the better. So that's great. And as my wife likes to say, I have beer issues.